Safety as a core value is part of our business sustainability principle. In this era of global economic recession, businesses all over the world are fashioning out strategies to ensure that business are not only sustainable, but achieve values towards sustainable business objectives.
Here in OVH, safety is deeply embedded as part of our core values, which is fundamental to the sustainability of any business. As part of the operations team, saddled with the responsibility of supporting the sales team to make over 1,000 deliveries a day, it is paramount for us to make safety our watchword.
In our department, the EHSSQ department, our focus is to ensure that our business is risk-based, which enable us to identify what could go wrong, put control in place, and measures that are able to mitigate what that could go wrong. It is also important to stress here that members of the OVH family are responsible for their own safety and the entrenchment of positive HSE culture in the organization. Again, it is vital for everyone to know that all accidents are preventable, especially with the deployment of the 16 Life 7 rules, which enable us to build upon the mantra of you see it, you own it, you take responsibility, ensuring that actions on safe and unsafe conditions identified are closed out.
As a company, we handle volatile products every day of the week. And I think the Nigerian public have the right to expect that we should handle those products safely and responsibly. But if there is an incident, a safety incident, I think there are a couple of consequences. The first is the direct consequence. For example, some people may be injured. It may be necessary to treat those people, and there's a cost associated with treating those people. In addition, there may be lost time as a result of the incident. Equally, if there's an environmental incident, such as a spill, there's the cost of replacing that product. There's the cleanup cost associated with the spill. And there may even be some regulatory consequences in terms of fines, etc. If there's a contamination incident, there's the cost of replacing that product. And it may also be necessary to compensate those who have been affected by using that product. So those are the direct consequences which can arise from a safety incident. But for me, the more important consequence is the indirect consequence. And that is, in the long term, it may affect OVH's reputation. And that could impinge on the ability of OVH to do business in Nigeria to the extent that it would like.
Safety is a moral imperative. It's also a business imperative for most organizations because it directly links to employee productivity and impacts positive bottom lines. Safety is such that without it, organizations cannot function properly because it's a global best practice. And particularly in the oil industry, safety is number one, both at your workstation and also as a group. I would say that without safety, oil and gas profitability can easily be wiped off. And there have been cases where unsafe work environments has led to high insurance costs. In addition to that, return on investment on safety is very important. Many companies have shown that return on investment is more than 10 times what you spent on safety.
In OVH Energy Marketing, general managers and managers' commitment include communication of EHSQ values, identifying and closing out OHRR, participating in all HSQ meeting, audit and inspections. We expect all managers to work the HSQ talk by putting HSQ at the heart of everything they do.
When we talk EHSSQ, what comes to mind is ownership of that process and policies. The ownership is encouraged all across the business units, especially with the leaders, the unit managers, taking ownership down the line. I'm happy to say that we've been successful. I encourage all staff to please continue to send in their reports on hazard identification reporting. We're not doing too badly, but I'm sure we can do better. So, ownership across business units in the organization is great. We expect that everybody should continue. I would like to see improvements from all over the organization. It's a core value that we take seriously, down to the last man, from the gate man, from the security, from our cleaners. We always ensure that there's an awareness that is created when it comes to EHSSQ across the organization. So every single individual owns that process.